Okay, illegal electric scooters. Electric scooter law and illegal electric scooter use. This is ridiculously stupid, still. Why is this still a thing? At the moment, you can currently rent electric scooters, but you can't actually privately own one. The difference between electric scooters and electric bikes, we're going on the older electric bikes that you're still allowed to use. The older electric bikes had to be 200 watts and you were allowed a twist throttle on them, and you're still allowed to use them. They're the ones manufactured before 2013. And the only difference between them and electric scooters in some cases is the lack of pedals on the electric scooter. The motor power is the same. In fact, some of them even use the same batteries, same motor, same controller, but because it's a scooter, it doesn't have pedals, it's illegal. So no pedals equals illegal, even though the actual gubbins are the same. And on these older electric bikes, which you can still even, there's no law on the electric bikes to state a manufacturer's year, so you can still buy the electric bikes with a twist throttle, although suppliers not supposed to sell them. It is still legal to use those electric bikes with the twist throttles. And they have pretty much the same gubbins, the same horsepower or wattage in terms of, I'm going to say horsepower because it's mostly for car drivers who just, are going to understand horsepower as opposed to wattage and things like that. So the same horsepower, 200 watts was that previous law on those old electric bikes with twist throttle. The ones that are pedal assist are allowed 250 watts. So, because it's an electric scooter though, it is illegal. You can currently rent the electric scooters from a company called Spin in Chelmsford, Clacton, Basildon. I believe Colchester has its own scooter rental scheme. I'm not sure on the company though. I'm told it does anyway. I haven't seen any though. I am told they're a thing, but I have not actually seen them. Basically, you'd rent them. There'd be an app on your phone. You can rent the scooter, pay for the amount of use, and that's all fine and dandy. It's not fine, however, to buy an electric scooter from, Curry's, PC World, Halfords, anything like that. Well, you can't actually do that and then use it on the road. You're only allowed to use them on public, private land. Which is kind of silly, really, when you consider the same gubbins as these electric bikes I've been talking about. These illegal electric scooters essentially use the same motor, battery, controller, blah, 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 as the electric bikes. And so many Karens on here are like, oh, it's the most illegal thing ever. When would you consider breaking the law fine? Do you consider speeding fine? Karen, I guarantee you speed, to some extent. Everyone speeds to some extent. And hey, the most of the road traffic laws, if we're totally honest, are based around a Ford Angular. And if you've ever tried to drive one of those at 70 miles an hour, which is the UK speed limit, it's pretty scary. I'm not going to lie, compared to a modern car there, at 70, it's like, whoa man, we're getting to the limit of what's capable, but I digress. So that's what a lot of the highway code's based on, so it's very easy to speed in a modern car without even realising it. You want to use the old cruise control on the motorways, of course. That really helps, but I'm digressing now. There's people here that are, do you report it to the police? How do I report it without a number plate and stuff like that? Everyone is really passionate about reporting these electric scooters, though they're in reality no worse than electric bicycles or even regular bicycles. Of course, you can go much faster on a road bike. Even an old Rally Team Banana or something like that is going to obliterate most of the electric scooters that I'm talking about in this case. I'm not talking about the ones that do 80 miles an hour and the ridiculously fast ones. Of course, there's electric bikes that will do that. There's people who put pedals on Srons and things like that. And if I'm totally honest, I've ridden high-speed electric bikes and never ever had a problem. But I don't ride like an absolute moron. In fact, I'll usually ride at a normalish speed till I get to where the local motocross track is and stuff like that, and then give it the beans. Saves having a trailer and transporting it up there with, stuff like that. Great fun. And, all around private land I have permission to use, as you've seen in my videos with the scooters and other stuff like that. I don't generally tend to go using these things a lot on the road, though I do it, but not as much as some people. Some people use these as a form of transport. Now, I can't recommend you go and buy one of these and use it as transport, because it is a £300 fine and it's 6 points on your licence if you are caught doing it. I'm just stating the law is stupid. I'm not stating that you will not get fined. In fact, there are long-term rental schemes you could look into, but I do feel this is